So we got two soccer teams right here, and that's really it. What's up, guys? Jack's on demand. Hope you guys are all doing well. Give this video a like, comment, share it with your friends, subscribe to the boy. Let's get right into it. We got some soccer content for you guys. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this first team right here, that the jersey that I'm touching, obviously. This team right here is Burnley. None of you guys know who Burnley is. None of you guys. I can guarantee you that. But with this information that I'm going to give you, you guys will know a little bit about them. So, I started supporting Burnley back in 2014. May seem like a recent year, but, I don't care. So, back in the 2014-15 season with Leicester becoming the champions of England, that was a big shock. But I was watching Burnley, I watched them play all the time. And when they go off against tough competitions like United, Man City, they always give them a run for their money somehow, whether they win or lose. It's not by a big amount. I haven't seen Burnley lose by 5, 6, 7, 8-0. I haven't seen them lose like that at all. And the reason why is because, they have a manager, Sean Dyche, their manager. He's got the guts and he's got the passion to be able to bring these boys out and provide quality. You guys may not be thinking, Burnley's not quality. Yes, they are. They are quality. No matter if they just play long ball, they know how to play long ball, and they do it right. They do it the way that Sean Dyche wants them to do it. That's it right there. You have a coach and you got players that are willing to play underneath the coach and what he wants them to do for them to be successful. It's simple. It's a simple task for Sean Dyche. And they do it right. So, I've been supporting Burnley since 2014 and we're still going strong. And I don't care. Because Burnley, I freaking love this team, man. I love them. And I feel like one of these days, with our new owner that we just got for this new season and for the seasons to come, I feel like Alan Pace, our new owner, he's got it in him. He's willing to spend money, unlike our old owner. Our old owner has kept the same old players. Now we're getting new players in. We got about 5 new signings in, and they're all providing quality. They're all providing quality. I'll say that however many times I got to say it. All right? So, getting into the game that happened this week, yesterday actually, they played Brighton Hove Albion. And they gave Brighton Hove Albion a run for their money. And Brighton is doing really good this season under Graham Potter. I believe right now, by the looks of it, they're around 7th or 8th place in the Prem. 7th or 8th. That's a really good start for Brighton. It is. But they came alongside Burnley. And we beat them 3-0. We beat them 3-0. Now, why did we beat them 3-0? I really thought we were going to lose or we were just going to tie. So, we got Wout Weghorst. Wout Weghorst is proving to be the reason why we are going to stay up in the Prem. And Wout Weghorst was on burn. He was on form as Burnley trashed Brighton. Away from home ground. Second win of the season, claiming a 3-0 win. Goal scorers are Wout Weghorst, Josh Brownhill. That was his first goal yesterday that he scored in his Premier League career. And Aaron Lennon with the banger of a finish. Top left corner, bar down. Can't get any better than that. And the possession stats show that Brighton have had 69% possession the whole entire game, and Burnley with only 31%. That right there goes to show possession doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you know how to play the game the right way and communication is there and effort is there, it doesn't matter about possession. There's this thing called a counterattack. And if the opposition's team is not doing well on the defense and they're not coming back like they're supposed to, Burnley is going to trash you. They will trash you. They know how to play their long balls well. And so, also the shots on goal Brighton had 11 shots with only one on target. One on target. And the one on target was at our goalkeeper Nick Pope's hands. What is that going to do for the team? They've been frustrated the whole entire game. And that's what we loved about it. We took advantage of them getting frustrated for no reason when they could have just kept a cool head. But they didn't. So, like I said, Brighton, 11 shots, only one on target. And here, Burnley, 10 shots with 4 of them on target, 3 of them going into the back of the net. And yeah, like I said about Brighton's defense, they were in shambles the whole entire time. Center back Shane Duffy, one of their promising center backs. He's the captain of the team. You're a captain of the team, and you go up to your goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez, and you just push him. You just push him out of the way. And you guys are arguing about lack of communication. Well, it's got to get worked on. And don't argue about that while you're out on the field. There's this thing called halftime. Go into the team room and talk about it during the half, which I'm sure they did, but I guarantee you that they were still arguing, and they couldn't find a way to get through it. Lack of communication. It led to a heated confrontation between the two players. And that's what got us that second goal right there. We capitalized on their mistakes, which is proving why Burnley deserved to stay up in the Prem. And weeks before, we tied Manchester United 0-0, 0-0. Why? Because they had lack of communication in the midfield. Scott McTominay wasn't doing all so well with, I believe he was playing with Pogba. Pogba was their only goal scorer during the game. Pogba had a fantastic game, but I feel like Pogba was the only reason why. You also got Cristiano Ronaldo, huh? What was he doing? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing for that team. He's dog shit in my opinion. Sorry for my language, but has to be said. You're Cristiano Ronaldo. You're supposed to be proving why you are still the GOAT. And he didn't that game. He didn't against Burnley, guys. Really? Unbelievable. Yeah, so, we're going to talk about now the key players in the game. So we got 2 key players. We got Wout Weghorst, our new signing that we got in replace of Chris Wood. God, Wout Weghorst is way better than Chris Wood. And we paid a bargain for him. We paid only 13 million euros for him. And we sold Chris Wood to Newcastle. We sold him to Newcastle. They got new Saudi Arabian owners that love to spend their oil money. We sold him for 25 million. He's not worth 25 million. You want to know how much he's worth? Like 5 million. He's garbage. And I'm so glad we got rid of him. That's the reason why. We needed to get rid of him. He wasn't proving his worth at Burnley anymore. He was lazy. All he wanted to do was just push people around and not work hard up top. Not working and getting to the defenders, closing them down as quick as he can. Wout Weghorst is 6'6", and he's doing that. He did in the Bundesliga all with Wolfsburg. He was the second top goal scorer in the Bundesliga, and he's also Champions League material. And that's something that Sean Dyche wanted, and that's something that he still wants to get. We also got Maxwell Cornet as well. Maxwell Cornet, he's our top goal scorer right now in the Prem. And, he's another reason why he's proving his worth. It's because we have a system. We built him into the system, and that's it. So, key players, we got Wout Weghorst and Josh Brownhill. We're going to talk about Weghorst first. 100% shot accuracy, 34 total touches, 4 ball recoveries, 4 ground duels won, 2 chances created, a goal scored, and a goal assist, and 1 assist. That just goes to show right there why Wout Weghorst is the reason why, again, Burnley are going to stay up in the Prem. If he keeps up that mentality, we're staying up no matter what. I call him the one-man army, the Flying Dutchman. That's what he is right there, the Flying Dutchman. You guys will understand and realize why when I post clips. You guys see the clips that I post on Snapchat. You guys see the clips that I post on Instagram. He's got a lethal shot. He has a lethal shot. He takes one touch, bam, it's in the net. He takes another shot, bam, it's on the goalkeeper. It's saved by the goalkeeper. It's a fantastic save by the goalkeeper. Throughout the days that he's had at Burnley right now so far, the 2 games that he's played, every single shot that he has had has been on target. And he scored. Now, next, trustworthy notes. Got Josh Brownhill. Got Brownie. Brownie is stepping up big time in the midfield. He has created the most interceptions out of any other midfield in the Premier League last season. This season, he's proving it again. And he's another key contributor as to why we're going to stay up in the Prem. So, Brownhill, yesterday's game, finally scored a goal. I was waiting for days on end for him to score a goal, and he finally does it. He's got 1 goal, 21 accurate passes, a key pass that made Wout Weghorst score the goal. 6 ground duels have been won, and 5 tackles in the midfield. Bam. Like I said, Brighton's possession right there hasn't shown any worthiness whatsoever. Yeah, you can have possession, but do you have the guts to go forward, get balls into the box, and win aerial balls and score goals? Clearly didn't happen. Clearly. And to top it off with Burnley for what's been going on this season and throughout every other season that comes along, we are nowhere near a top quality Prem team. I'd say we're more of a championship side than we are a Prem side. You really haven't seen us. The only season that we had that was fantastic and we got into Europa League qualifying for the first time ever in Burnley's career was the 2016 or the 2015-16 season. The year after Leicester City won the Prem. The 2015-16 season, Burnley finished 7th place. That is the best place that we have finished all throughout the years of being in the Prem. And that's what got us into Europa League qualification. Unfortunately, we didn't get through. We didn't get through because we're not that good. We're really not. I mean, it just goes to show that if, again, you got the passion, you got the enthusiasm, you got the intensity, you got a coach that you're willing to work under. That right there, all the chemistry's there. Put it to use. And they clearly put it to use. And, hell, the very start of the 2015-16 season, we beat Chelsea 3-2. We beat them 3-2. That's a top team right there that we beat. Why? Passion, intensity, enthusiasm, and a manager. A proper manager. You see all these other teams like Man United right now, they have an interim manager. They're not finding a mix. They're not finding their way through. Yes, they have top quality players, but those top quality players aren't linking up properly with each other. That's the thing. You can take a look at Man City right now. Man City is in fantastic form because they've had a coach that stuck with them for years, and they have a system that they play under with the same players that they still have. And when they get new players in, they mesh in that system right away. So, like I said, we're nowhere near a top-class Prem team, but we have the heart and passion of getting out there and fighting to maintain another successful season and stay up in the Prem. And like I said, we've also had a manager, Sean Dyche, who's always staying positive and always looks for ways to either win games or upset the opposition. Nobody likes playing Burnley, man. Nobody does. But that's the game that you guys got to play. You're also going to be dealing with the refs, too. The refs absolutely suck in the Prem now. I don't know what the hell is going on with these Premier League refs, but something's got to change. Something really does have to change. Comment down below what you guys think as well, too, because I believe that the Prem refs are garbage. They're garbage. All right? Burnley currently sitting 18th right now in the Prem. Yeah, that's horrible. They're in the relegation zone right now, looking to get relegated. But like I said, there is a chance that we are going to stay up in the Prem now. There's a very good chance. We have the lowest amount of games that we played, unfortunately, because of COVID and all the restrictions that have just been put into play in England. We played 22 games so far this season. Out of all the other teams, they played like 27, 28. So there's still a chance. We have rescheduled games that we can play, and we're looking to fight and win those games. Or either tie. Tying or winning is essential. But we have way too many ties right now. We have about 11 ties. And this is our second win of the season. We're halfway through the season right now, and we have 2 wins. So I feel like if we build on this game that we played yesterday against Brighton 3-0, we can do it. We can. We have Crystal Palace coming up on, I believe, Sunday. We have them coming up. That's going to be a good game right there. And I feel like we can win that game. If we just keep how we have been playing, like we did against Brighton yesterday, we'll do it. We'll do it. You know, we're still fighting we're in the relegation zone. And it's pretty sad saying that, because there's a 50-50 chance, really. There's a 50-50 chance, you know? And it's all depending on the players' moods, which they're all high. There's no negativity whatsoever in this club, you know? We're finding ways to make things better throughout the days, which is good. Which is good. So, that's it for Burnley. That's it for my favorite football club right here. Really. Now, the Moldovan Minnows. Sheriff Tiraspol. Who is Sheriff Tiraspol? I'm going to tell you guys. Sheriff is a football club. They're based in Moldova, in a breakaway country called Transnistria, which is now officially the Pridnestrovian Moldovan Republic. They're in a breakaway country. It's not essentially Moldova, but it is for FIFA regulations and UEFA regulations. They play in the Moldovan League. They play in the Moldovan Cup League or whatever it is. It's a very low organized league. Obviously, it's in Moldova. You know, we're talking about the poorest country per GDP capita right now in Europe, and they still are to this day. But this is what makes soccer so beautiful and amazing. They're the first ever Moldovan team to be represented in both the Champions League and the Europa League. How in the hell does Sheriff Tiraspol get into the Europa League and the Champions League? Well, first the Champions League. So, they're essentially a team without a proper country name, because Transnistria is not recognized as an official country or state. But they are. They got their own currency, own postal office, own flag, own army. They're a country. They're an official country. You look them up, they're there. So Sheriff are in dreamland, as they provided back-to-back wins against Ukrainian powerhouses Shakhtar Donetsk and beating the 13-time European champions Real Madrid. When I watched that game, I was in shock. I had no words. How can a team from Moldova beat a team that has a lot of money under their belt? They're known for winning leagues. They've had Cristiano Ronaldo. They've had Sergio Ramos. They've had all these good players. And throughout the years, they've won La Liga titles. They've won Champions League titles. They haven't been in the Europa League because they're way too good for the Europa League. So it's like, how does that happen? Well, that's just how the game is. Again, you have players that respect the team, respect their coaches. They're passionate about the game. They don't care about the money. It's not all about the money at this point. And if you think it's about the money, again, comment down below and tell me otherwise. because I don't think it's about the money. So that right there just set the deal of Sheriff being in dreamland, I should say. And everybody looking down upon them. Oh, they're the lowest side in the Champions League. Yeah, they're the lowest side in the Champions League, but what are they doing to your top teams right now? They're beating them. Yeah, unfortunately, Inter Milan was also in there, and they lost to them twice because Inter has a better mindset. I feel like Inter's going to win this Champions League. I really do. But we're not going to talk about Inter that much. We're talking about Sheriff. So, going back, like I said, Sheriff are the 15-time Moldovan League Cup winners. They have had numerous opportunities to be able to qualify for the Champions League group stage. They've failed numerous amount of times. They have. But this year has proved that they deserve to be in it. Oh, I'm sorry, my stomach's grumbling right now. Oof. Gotta get some food after this, eh? Yeah. They failed numerous amount of times, and finally this year proved they deserve to be in it. With wins over Red Star Belgrade, 2-1 on aggregate, Dinamo Zagreb, 3-0, brought them into the Champions League, and it's just been an amazing achievement ever since. They're going to cherish these moments, and they're going to remember these moments. I call it the fairy tale. This is a fairy tale. It seriously is. There's no way in hell that Sheriff Tiraspol should be winning these games based on how they play, the possession, how they move the ball around. But again, there's key players on the team that make the team who they really are. And they have that passion. And they're in the league. When you're in the league and when you get into the Champions League or Europa League, it's a dream come true. And you want to show you're worthy. That's exactly what Sheriff did. And Sheriff have dropped down to the Europa League, unfortunately, after placing third in the Champions League group. But being in the Europa League, again, this is 2 leagues now that Sheriff are in. An amazing achievement. Really, it is. You know, instead of just being in 4th place and having to get eliminated and not go into anything at all, they got 3rd place, they worked their asses off, and now look at them, they're in the Europa League. Sheriff have dropped down, yes, placing 3rd in the Champions League group stage. Last week they played the Portuguese side Braga. I watched this game, and they beat them 2-0. I was shocked again as to them beating Braga. Who's Braga? Braga has been in the Europa League for forever. They've also, I believe, they qualified and they got into the semifinals in the Europa League, and they unfortunately lost to a better opposition. But with Braga having that kind of opportunity under their belt and Sheriff coming in and just taking it away from them, what the hell? So yeah, this is showing why Sheriff is still a team that cannot be underestimated. Don't underestimate Sheriff. Seriously, don't. You go off against them, be prepared to fight against them because they're going to give it their all. The journey is still on for Sheriff. It's still on. It's on for Burnley. It's on for Sheriff. And these right here are my 2 favorite teams. I don't care what anybody says. These 2 teams right here are destined for greatness. And I will continue to follow along with them on their journeys wherever they may be. Whether Sheriff is playing in the Moldovan League because I watch the Moldovan League, whether Burnley is playing in the Premier League still, whether they're playing in the Championship, League 1, League 2, I'm still there to support them because that's what a loyal fan does. Just like you got your loyal fans for everywhere else. There's upsets to be there. And the small clubs, they're here. They're here. And they're here to prove why they're not just small clubs. So guys, that's it. That's it. I'm gonna have some more soccer content coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment what you guys think. What you guys think, again, I should do better. What you guys think I'm doing good. Hey, we're all in it together. So, like I said, I'm out, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good day. Peace.